Loons. Je crois pourquoi je ne I'll talk to you in this language, which is a language that most of us share. And one of the first things that I do is I introduce myself to you formally so that you know who I am, but more importantly so that all of these Mandoga out here, that they know who it is that stands here too. I also tell you in what I said a little bit about what gives me the right to do this. Third degree Medewan, which is the religion of the sun, the way of being of the sun. And so I've had the good fortune to sit with many beautiful and good women and men. And probably among them, one of the most fortunate experiences I had was sitting with Grandma Josephine. I happened to be in the lodge the day that our Grand Chief asked us. He said, "Do you know what's going on with the water? Have you seen what's happening?" He said, "There will come a day when water costs more than gasoline. When a gallon of water will cost more than a gallon of gasoline. That time is amongst us. Look, we now buy our water. We drink water out of a bottle. We pay for it." And when he did that, he talked directly to the women. He said, "What will you do? What will you do?" He said, just like that, eh? And my Grandma Josephine, just a little woman, she ain't but about this high. Grandma Josephine took it upon herself to do something. And so she began the water walks. And I walked with her. I've had the fortune of walking with her for a number of these walks now. We walked around Lake Superior, we walked Lake Michigan, we walked Lake Erie, we walked every single Great Lake there is. And then she called us to walk from all corners of the continent, and so we did. I walked the southern route with her. We come from the east, from the west, from the north, and from the south, and we all met. And we carried waters from the oceans at all 4 locations. And we brought it back into the center and we prayed for that water and we poured it back into Lake Superior. Because all waters are connected. And so then she called upon us again, and this time she asked us to walk the migration trail of the Anishinaabe people. It started way over on the east coast there, and we walked the waterway all the way in. And I walked with her all the way past, I walked from about Ottawa, past Niagara Falls, into oh gosh, what is it called? Manitoulin Island. And so from there I had to leave, and then I walked with her interspersed off of that. But she sent me out in a couple different locations where there were water walks going on, where women had organized in communities. And I think that that's the most beautiful thing that's come out of it, is that people are organizing now on their own. People are recognizing that something simple, like picking up a staff, like picking up a copper bucket of water, like picking up a sign and walking, that in and of itself sends a message out to creation. In and of itself, it sends a message out to the spirit, because this is where everything comes from. In the way that I understand, this is where everything will come from. This is where our healing will come from. Enbridge sees itself as being this big and mighty thing. It's nothing to the water. I walked with this water, and it taught me while I walked with her. Okay? She is perseverant. Okay? There is nothing that will outlast the water. Or is there? If we don't have faith, if we don't do the work that we need to be doing, there is something that will outlast the water. And it will be the destruction of it. But if you think about water, you think about the teachings of water, there's no mountain that has patience like water. Okay? Water can go through anything. It can go uphill. Okay? Water falls from the sky, it bubbles out from under the earth. It crawls and roars, and she is mighty, she is beautiful. But she cries to us, huh? She cries to us, especially women. She cries to us. We are the carriers of water. We brought our children into this world in water. This is our sacred responsibility as women to do this work. Because we bring our children into the world this way. And so, you might feel like you're just a little teeny number, but every one of you has a voice that will sound out. Huh? And it sounds out into creation to let it be known that we are here. Okay? We are here. Sacred water, sacred land, this is something that unites us all. It unites us all. It unites us beyond color. It unites us beyond religion. It unites us beyond politics. It unites us beyond differences. It unites us because water is life. It is life. I've heard it said that water is a right, that it's a human right. No, it is life. Nothing can exist without water. Nothing. If we don't protect the waters, if we don't take care of our water, nothing will exist without it. Nothing. All plant life will die. All animal life will die. All the crawlers, all the flyers, all the walkers, everything will die without it. Water is life. It's not a right. It's life. And so we want to start to shift that around in our head to recognize that our homes mean nothing. The money means nothing. Our vehicles mean nothing. They're convenience, great, right on, yeah. But you know what? If the water dies, we die. So what the hell good is a car? You know?
Yeah.
What good is a building? The boat, I mean, it's all nothing if we allow our water to die. Our land is sustained because of the water. Everything comes back to the water. Everything. Everything, including us. We come back to the water. We come from it. And so, in that way we think about it. I commend you for the work. When my brother asked me to do this, I was kind of nervous about doing this. I was a little hesitant. Because we have to be careful too to protect things that are sacred. That which is sacred must stay sacred. Okay? That which is sacred must stay sacred. We have to be careful that it doesn't become cheapened and commodified. Okay? So when he asked me to come and do this, I said, what is it you want me to do? I can do ceremony for the water. I cannot do ceremony for the people. That's not what I come for. I commend you. I think what you're doing is good work. I applaud your efforts, eh? I do. Don't misunderstand me. But when I do ceremony, it's not for you per se. Okay? It's for the water. It's for her. We all reap the benefit. You know what I mean? We all do. But please know this. I have to be careful. So I mean no disrespect, because in a moment I'm going to turn away from you and I'm going to quit talking to you. And I'm going to talk to her. So I'm going to ask you not to record, not to write down. Okay? You keep it here. You keep it. When we do things that are sacred, we must keep them sacred. Eh? So we want to be careful. But like I say, I'm so grateful. Grandma Josephine, when she walked out, when this little old lady walked out, I don't think she understood what was going to happen, because she's created a ripple across the world. Not just here in the United States, across the world. Women are standing up all over the place. Indigenous people, brown people, red people, white people, green people. we're all starting to stand up to recognize that together is how we're going to make the difference, eh? Together is how we'll do this. This isn't something that just one of us can do. We have to work together on it. So I'm really grateful to you.